In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, grade 3 students, Tarbiyya Namudajiyya School. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is teacher Ashraf Nuzha Campus welcoming you to a new distance learning lesson. Today's lesson, inshallah, we're going to study Unit 8, Lesson 8, on your Pupils book on page 89 and your activity book on page 85. Our today's lesson is a reading text. This is related to, you can say scientific, with scientific information. So let's go straight to the point. Here we have the text, but at the beginning let me introduce the new words for you. Also, you can find some pictures, that help you identify the meaning of the words. The first one is the leatherback turtle. The leatherback turtle. And the leatherback turtle is the largest type of turtle in the Red Sea, which have tough skin. Which one of these? It has tough skin instead of a shell. Instead of a shell. This is crystal clear. This is a turtle. Number 2, we have a lionfish. A lionfish, it's a type of colorful scorpion fish. This is called scorpion fish or lionfish. As you can see, it's full of different colors. And here we have a hammerhead shark. Hammerhead shark. This is a medium-sized shark. It's not very big, not very small. With eyes at either end of flattened hammer-shaped head. What I mean by this is that this fish has something so strange. Look at its head, it looks like a hammer. And on both, at the end of both ends, at both ends you can see two eyes. Here's one eye and here is the other eye. So if you look at the creation of this fish, you can keep silent and say only one word, subhanallah. So this fish with this strange formation can see all around it. It can see all the fish around it, and this makes catching fish so easy. Also we have coral reef. Coral reef. This is coral reef. And by the way, reef or coral reef is basically this is living things, and they die at the end. This is living things, and they keep growing and growing and growing until they reach the surface of the water, and they are considered living things. So after studying the new words, you'd better go and read the questions first, and I always recommend reading the questions first so that you can read purposefully. And I mean by reading purposefully is that you read, and while reading you can guess or try to find the answers for the questions. Number 1, the Red Sea is warmer in the winter. So while reading you have to hold a comparison between the Red Sea climates in the winter and in the summer. You can swim in the Red Sea. So you have to read and check, is the Red Sea an area where you can swim freely or not? A lionfish can sting. Try to find out this. A leatherback turtle can grow up to 4 meters long. So while reading you have to concentrate on the length of the leatherback turtle. A hammerhead shark has got 2 eyes. You have to identify, or you ask yourself, read and discover, or read and find out how many eyes it has got. I want you to read and figure out the answers in your head, and at the end you are going to be provided with the answers. Of course, I'm going to provide you with the answers. So I recommend now to pause the video. You can stop and read silently. Take your time, and then you can go back to the video, resume listening, and compare your answers with the answers I'm going to provide you. Okay, have you read the passage? Okay, let's start now. The Red Sea is the tropical sea, and tropical means it's near the equator, like tropical rainforests, near the equator. This means it's almost hot in summer, of course. The water temperature is ranging from 30 to 35 Celsius in the summer and about 25 Celsius in the winter. So which one is warmer, in the summer or in the winter? Try to figure out the answers in your head, and at the end we're going to, see the answers. The warm temperature makes it perfect for swimming. This is very important to answer one of the questions. The temperature, the warm temperature, makes it perfect for swimming and scuba diving. Did I tell you about scuba diving? Scuba diving, is the sport of swimming underwater with special breathing equipment. So with this oxygen tank, with this, gear, I know by gear things that you are equipped with to go under the water. These things help you go and dive in the deep, deeply, and you can make long time diving. This is scuba diving. Lots of people visit the Red Sea to see the beautiful beaches, coral reefs, and all the animals. This is a lionfish. It has got beautiful colors, but it can sting. Take care. This is a baby leatherback turtle. Leatherback turtles are the biggest turtles in the Red Sea. They can grow up to 2 meters. Compare to the questions, I know. 2 meters long. That's bigger than you. Turtles swim under the water, but they also need to go to the surface to breathe. The hammerhead shark eats lots of fish every day. Its eyes are, this is its, by the way, not it. We need here a possessive, pronoun or possessive adjective. It doesn't matter the name now. So its eyes are far apart, so it can see all the fish around it. So I think now you can answer so easily. The Red Sea is warmer in the winter, is it? So I can see and I can hear lots of students say, teacher, it's false because it's warmer in the summer. You can swim in the Red Sea. Yeah, you are all right. This is true. It's a perfect place for swimming. A lionfish can sting. Yeah, this is true. Take care. A leatherback turtle can grow up to 4 meters long. Is it 4? Yeah, that's right. Your answer is true. This is 2 meters. You are correct. So the answer is false. I say true about 2, not 4. 4 meters long, this is a false answer because it's actually 2 meters long. A hammerhead shark has got 2 eyes. Yeah, this is true, and the 2 eyes are, at the end, or at both ends of this strange head, so-called hammerhead. So let me show you the answers. Here you can see the answers. Okay. That's all for the pupils book. Let's now go to the activity book. Yeah, here we have some words. Look at the first word, or in this box, butterfly, cold, colors, fish, sea animals, skeletons. This is done for you. And here we can find warm and white. The first one is done for you, of course. Number 1 is done for you. Coral reefs are made of skeletons and small sea animals. Number 2, coral reefs are in, yeah, that's right. Something, and then seas like the Red Sea. What is the most important point that marked the Red Sea? Yeah, it's a warm sea. So the answer number 2 is warm. Number 3, there are a lot of what and what are two spaces. Yeah, a lot of, that's right, a lot of fish and sea animals on coral reefs. Number 4, starfish and, yeah, you can look at the words and conclude the answers. Yeah, and butterfly fish live on coral reefs. There are lots and lots of and different types of fish living in the coral reefs. Number 5, coral reefs have got a lot of, yeah, that's right, a lot of colors. Let me, show you the answers. Yeah, you can find the answers here. Take your time and write the answers. War, fish, sea animals, butterfly, colors. Now, next exercise. This is based on facts, I think. Read and tick, cross or write this question mark. And the first one is done for you. What will coral reefs be like in the future? So this is, based on some kind of expectation, right? So I think answers could be varied here, could be, different from one to one. Let's, talk about this and learn that these answers could be done differently. Here, sea temperatures, if it's gonna be too warm, it might be too warm. What about coral reefs? According to facts, coral reefs, as I told you before, this is living things, and sooner or later it dies. So coral reefs will die. Let's use tick here. Will die. Coral reefs or the reef itself will be white. Will be white. And if the coral reef dies, there won't be any fish. There won't be any fish. Let me show you the answers. So this is tick here, and this is another tick, and this is a cross. And the other activity, the one at the bottom, this is based on this. This activity 20 is based on activity 19. So the sea temperature might be too warm, and the coral, we tick here, so this means will die, and the reef, will be white. What about fish? There won't be any fish. There won't be any fish. Let me show you the answers for this. Here are the answers. The coral will die, the reef will be white, and there won't be any fish. So at the end of this video, I really hope you can find this video so enjoyable and helpful for you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you for your following. Till we meet again, thank you and goodbye.